Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Yo, what's good, y'all? What's the word? What's going on? How everybody doing out there? Y'all already know what it is, man. We are back again, and it's time for a Wednesday bonus banger. It's time for a bonus banger, y'all. That's a lot, man. It's time for a bonus banger, man, and I got one. I keep a banger at all times. But like I always say before I start these videos off, I have no problem delivering this content to everybody that's out here working hard, working a 9 to 5. Everybody that's out here with their own business, getting to that bag the legit way. I make sure y'all got something to watch, man, in the mornings, and I promise y'all there's no problem on my end. I also have no problem making sure I'm warning y'all and telling y'all about how dangerous prison is. I only ask for one thing in the process, though, and that's for y'all to just stay out the way, man. Like, we got to, man. Like, more and more, man. The streets is done. You starting to see it with your own eyes, man. Ain't nothing left in the streets, man, but a bunch of people trying to unalive each other. That's all it is, man. I remember when the streets was about money, and the money ended up leading to violence, man, because of the bread, man. But like now, it ain't nothing but a bunch of people out here just sliding and gliding on each other, man. That's what the streets are now, man. And that's sad, man. That's really sad to see that the whole generation is out there right now, man. They whole goal when they wake up in the morning, if they even get to see the morning, man, is to try to go after they op every day, man. And like, if that's how you living, man, like, you need to look yourself in the mirror, man, and tell yourself, man, that you are in the way, man. You are in the way of your whole life. You just fueled off beef. We weren't growing up like that back in the day, man. When beef came, man. But if not, we trying to get some money, man. I'm not trying to tell nobody to break the law and get money and do all of that, man. But I'm just saying, like, it's just sad, man, to see that the generation is out here now. And even some of the older people, man, like, they wake up every morning, man, just to beef with they op, man. Like, we got to get it together, man. Like, there's no winning in beefing with your op, man. There's no winning in beefing with your op. Now, I'm not saying you don't supposed to have ops, because everybody probably have ops if you in the street, of course, man. But, like, if it's just about that, man, that's not a good life, man. You're only going to end up in two places, man, in the penitentiary or worse. You already know the other place, man. So, like, turn your life around, man. Move away. Get somewhere else, man, where you ain't got to be around your ops, man. Either that or you want to beef with your ops for the rest of your life, man. You're going to be a dude that's considered as a at the age of 30, man, because you made it at 30. That's how messed up it is out here, man. Let's get it together, y'all, and just stay out the way. Period. But y'all already know what it is, man. This is a bonus banger. That's what I need y'all to do with this one. Like, shit, scratch me, y'all. Let's get it. Let's go. But it's time for business. It's time for business, y'all. And the story I got for y'all today is called The Nurse Had Me Gone. Part 1. Crazy story, crazy situation. We are aware, people. We in penitentiary, man, where crazy things happen all the time. And I'm telling y'all, man, like sometimes, man, like, you know, you human, man. You let the best of yourself get the best of yourself, man, by like, you know, like liking too much or doing stuff like that. You know, we locked up and we find somebody that like us or whatever the case, regardless of somebody that working there or somebody on the street, man. Like, we put it all. We give y'all our everything, man. We give y'all everything that we feel like as far as like caring about y'all, man. Like, we gonna give it all up, man, because we're not trying to lose these people, man. So when you find someone that end up liking you in there, man, like you catch feelings back even stronger, man. It's just natural, man. That's how penitentiary go. Now it's all on you how you gonna decide to be able to control these feelings. But with that being said, though, y'all, we on Lawrenceville for this, y'all. We on Lawrenceville. And I can remember being in 30 building for this one, man. And like, this was around the time when I kind of like was, you know, was just getting situated in 30 building. I'm in there like 6 months now, you know what I mean? Like, I'm used to the pod. Like, you know, I'm moving around. I'm trying to do a lot of things, man. Like, I still haven't caught a great motion yet, you know what I mean, around this time. But yet still, it's still a lot of stuff going on around me. And I'm just buying stuff. Like, you know, Lawrenceville, one of those camps, you'll mess around and go broke just buying everything, man. So that's what I was doing up there, man. I was just enjoying Lawrenceville and relaxing, man, and just messing with the la-la. That's all I was doing, man. So I was just trying to find all type of ways, man. Like when I had first got there, after I had left San Francisco side, like once I had got the 30 back over to 30 building, like I just used to try to find any way to like get out the building. Like you can kind of sneak out the building a lot of times, but like getting out the building, like I'm talking about like going to the support building, like going to the school building, or going to the medical building, or going to just different buildings of Lawrenceville. Like, you know, all of it is in one building, but like your goal used to be to try to just get out the pod sometime just to see other people. So that's what I used to do. I just sign up for everything. I'll put in for this, put in for that, just so I can move around. You know what I mean? So I used to always move around, and you know what I mean? This even before I was even in school. You know what I mean? I used to always just end up in the school hallway, just going down the hallway, looking at the doors to see if I see somebody I know that's in school, that's on the other side of the yard. I'll call them out, kick it with them for a minute, man, talk to the CO. That used to be sitting at the desk when you first come into the school building. Like I used to just really kind of do what I wanted, man. Like, and I was moving around like that because I had just got there and I was just still moving like a rookie. Like, you know, you got to be careful because the wrong thing will get you sent off Lawrenceville. So like around that time, I'm just still moving around, just trying to get acquainted with everything that's around me. I remember this one time when I put in for medical. So the medical joint is kind of like in the same joint as the school joint, but it's a different door. But they all connected. The whole thing is connected. So I remember when I went in there, like when you walk in, they got like a little lobby area on Lawrenceville. Like that joint look crazy because it's like a little couch. And then, you know what I mean? I don't think it's a couch, but it's like something that looked like a couch. I think last time I remember it was like right there. So they make the inmates sit right there. The CO desk is right there. And then everything behind her is medical. You know what I mean? So I seen this lady, man, while I was sitting on the couch. It was 3 of us. It was me and 2 other dudes. And I seen this lady walk out the joint, man. And when she walked out the joint, y'all, I ain't even gonna lie, man. Like it was love at first sight. Now y'all already know how I carry it. Like damn, I'm in the system now, probably like almost 10 years. You know what I mean? So like I never bagged. I got close. I'm Sussex too, but I never ever bagged. When I went to San Francisco on the other side, I didn't even attempt to try to bag. But now that I see this lady that's walking up to the desk where the CO is at, I was mesmerized, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Like I was mesmerized, man. She was brown skinned. She was beautiful. She was young. She was cool, her personality, everything. I'm just watching her like, you know, I know the other dudes locked in too because that's what we do in prison, man. We drool off women, man. Like there's nothing else to do except super duper lust. Like I find myself still lusting to this day. I might be doing my walk outside, y'all, and I'll see a woman walk by, and I'm like, man, I'll just be acting like I ain't paying her no attention. I'll be like this. Then as soon as she get past me, I'm like, I'm looking back to see how big that butt is, y'all. So boom. That's just a maniac in me that came from out of prison though. Like I don't know if I'd be able to duck that, man. Like I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I ain't gonna be able to duck that. So like everybody's looking at the nurse. My eyes are stuck. I'm like this. I'm trying to make sure she see me. So she got her head looking at the lady. She's standing up over the lady talking to the lady. So she talking to the lady. She's just like this. She like. Then she finally looked up. When she looked up, I guess she was feeling as everybody was watching her. But I was the main one, like, I mean, backed up y'all a little bit. Gave her the cat eyes game. Eyes got a little on her. Yeah, it was good. She was like, I seen her noticing me. She was like, who's first? You know what I mean? So I was supposed to be going back there. I forgot what I had signed up for though. I forgot what it was. I was trying to remember, but I can't even remember what I had put on a request for them to even go to medical. But it was for some BS though. It wasn't for nothing like no exclusive stuff like that. But I ended up going back there. So when I went back there, she was talking to another lady. So I ended up seeing another nurse. But when I had walked back there, she made eye contact with me again. So another nurse had seen me. I guess she was like a nurse assistant at this moment. You know what I mean? So the other nurse that saw me. But the whole time I'm right there, she could see me. She's sitting right there. I'm over here. You know what I mean? Talking to the nurse. So, oh yeah, I said I had high blood pressure, man, and knock on wood. Like, I don't even know why I was trying to jinx myself like that, but that's what I had said. But like the whole time looking at her, you know what I mean? So she seen me. So she got up. She was like, let me ask you something. And this was in front of the other nurse. She was like, why you keep looking at me like that? I was like, huh? I tried to play it off. She's like, why you keep looking at me like that? You know me? Did I do something wrong to you? Because like you keep looking at me every time I look up. I said, I apologize, Miss Lady. I looked at her name tag. We're gonna call her Miss S. I said, man, I apologize, Miss S. I promise you, I ain't trying to be disrespectful, man. I never seen nobody as gorgeous and beautiful as you, man. She said, you better stop. You don't supposed to be talking like that. I said, I know. That's why I'm apologizing for saying it. She was like, oh, you good. But I just had to come ask you that. So she went back to where she was at. You know what I mean? So I'm like, man, like that kind of like, knowing that she kind of big for what I said slightly and didn't like take it as a disrespect, man. I said, I'm gonna take it a mile longer, y'all. So boom. I ain't say nothing else to her. that day in the medical joint because it was too many eyes, too many people around. But from that day right there, y'all, I made it my business, man, to be like, man, you know what? I'm about to tell people that I need to go to get some medicine, man, because my blood pressure is high. Like, I'm just gonna keep complaining about it, saying that this, that, the salt. I'm just gonna, you know what I mean? Dudes will do that just to get the medical. Man. So like, the whole time I went back to the pod. So when I went back to the pod, man, I went and got another request for him. Man. I filled out for medicine. You know what I mean? They sent it back to me 3 days later saying they approved me some medicine, man. I wasn't going to take the medicine. I probably give it to somebody who wanted the medicine, but I wasn't going to take it. I really just wanted to see the lady because I knew that she would work in that pill call line. Now, pill call was right by, I think, not too far from the child hall, right by the little gate, not too far from that gate joint where I be telling y'all where we talk to the other side of the yard at. Like, it's not too far from there. But what it is they'll call pill call before a lot of for child and all of that, and then you'll go out early, then you'll be able to get your medicine, then you come back. You know what I mean? Like when they on lockdown, they'll bring it to you. But I can remember, man, seeing, like, I used to see her. I remember seeing her in the joint, but still though, she was from afar, but I knew this was the new nurse. Now I promise you, man, when I got approved to go to that joint, I was down that joint every day. And man, my mood was this. I'll come out the building late and I'll be last. So by the time I get there, I'm straggling. Like everybody else is in front of me getting their medicine. I'll come in the joint last. When I come in last, man, I'll just spit my 1 and 2 at her, man. Like, and she was cool enough. Like Lawrenceville, a lot of officers and nurses or whatever you want, anybody, man, they are just so receptive of your conversation, man. Like they'll just sit there and talk to you like, yo, you're not even really an inmate. You know what I mean? That's why so many dudes be bagging, man, because they'll get somebody ear. And then the person don't even care who's watching them talk or whatever the case. So me and her would talk for like 5 minutes. She started telling me where she was from, which was around there, you know what I mean, close to Lawrenceville. She started telling me how many kids she got since she had 2 kids, you know what I mean. She started telling me that she was with her baby daddy. She won't with the baby daddy no more. And me and her just became cool. I told her where I was from. I told her how much time I had. I told her how much time I had left. You know what I mean? And she just was like, man, like, you know, she was intrigued that I was locked up since I was young. You know what I mean? She was like, you still look young though. You don't look old. So she was like, you gonna be good. Like, she was like, it's more than likely you trying to do the rest of that time up here, right? I was like, man, I'm trying to do the rest of that time up here, especially if you gonna be up here. If you gonna be up here, I'm definitely trying to do the rest of my time up here. She just started laughing. So I'm like, no, I'm serious, man. I was like, man, I just really think you cool. She was like, yeah, like, I just think you cool too. And like, you need to just stay out of trouble in the here, man. She was like, you got your GED? I was like, nah, not yet. She was like, well, you need to get your GED. You know what I mean? She was like, yeah, look, you need to get your GED because when you come home, you know, they be looking to see if you got a diploma or a GED when you put in your application. So she was like, you might want to get that out the way. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to do it, man. So like, I thought about it. I'm like, if I sign up for school, then I can really kind of probably see her more because I can probably 229 sometime over there because the lady that used to work at the desk over where I told y'all medical is at, you know what I mean? She was dumb cool. Man. She was one of them kind of busted joints that just kind of was cool, rock with everybody. So that was part of my plan. She told me to try to get my GED. So that's what really made me sign up to get back in school. I ain't even gonna lie. So I signed up to get back in school. I started talking to her even more. Man. And like me and her started to kick it. So I don't have a cell phone at this time. Like this was before I got the cell phone. But like still though, man, like I used to always wish that I had her number. I used to be like, man, I wish I had Miss S number, man, because if I had her number, I know I can book her. Now from Sussex to Lawrenceville. Like I heard about a few people actually bagging a nurse because bagging a nurse is hard. You don't see them as much as you see the COs. So like, you gotta have some type of way to bag them, man. And like, I just kept going at her. I ain't even gonna lie. Like once I got in school, y'all, I just turned up the volume on her, y'all. So boom. So I started asking her like, man, look, man, like, it's my word, man. I was like, man, I know I ain't asking you to be my girlfriend or nothing like that, but I'm like, man, like I really like you though, man. Like I really like you. I think you cool, Miss S. Like for real, man. She was like, well, I really like you too. Like I think you cool too. And you know, like, and if it was different circumstances, then we definitely could do something. But you know, you still locked up. You know, I still got to do a job. So she used to kind of like, you know what I mean? Get rid of like, now her no used to be nice like that. She wasn't really telling me no, but it was still like that though. So if she telling me no like that, that's basically a yes, kind of like, man, like you finna be my girl, man. So like as time went on, man, like, you know, everybody already knew, man, look, Weezy 229 to go over there and talk to Miss S. Weezy down on Miss S, like everybody could see it. And like since I was kind of new, everybody that didn't really know me didn't know that I wasn't one of those dudes that be going at the COs, because I wasn't. Like the people that's from Sussex 2 knew me. They knew that wasn't my MO. They knew I wasn't a dude always on Front Street, but this was a different type of Front Street. This wasn't like being in a pod talking to a CO that's in the block at the brick wall and there's freaking 80 people behind you watching. This wasn't like that, y'all. This was kind of like a little bit more intimate, a little bit more private. So that's why I was down on her like that, man. So like I can remember one day, man, she had told me, she was like, White, I had told my sister about you. And I told her I wish I could take a picture and send you a picture if I could show her how handsome you is. She was like, but I told her if you was out here, I told her what I'll do to you. I was like, for real? Like she just kept boosting my ego with that junk. Like what she was saying, like it was making me feel, it feels good when you locked up and a woman recognizes that you're not an ugly dude, or you're not an in the way dude, or you know what I mean? Something like that boosts your ego in penitentiary, not in a bad way. Like I'm not one of them lames that's gonna get my ego boosted to do lame shit. I'm just really flattered I got a lady that think that, you know what I mean, a nigga handsome. You know what I mean? Nigga been in the can, our mirrors don't even really work for real. Like niggas don't really know what's going on for real. Like it takes a woman to really tell you that information, y'all. So boom. So more and more, I was down on Miss S, man. Like she talking about she would do this, you know what I mean? She told the lady that's the little lady that's the dyke lady. She told the lady that be at the desk, the CO lady one day. The lady was like, white in here. She yelled that out one day. I just walked in the joint. She was like, white here come white. But she joking because she know I'm down on the lady. So I'm like, man, I ain't really taking it as like she put me on blast. But I'm like, what Miss S at? She was like, white here. Miss S came around the corner. She was like, boy, what you doing in here? I was like, I came to see you. I was like, how your day going? She was like, my day going good. She was like, look, she think you my little boyfriend. I said, I ain't your little boyfriend. She said, I mean, yeah, you be my little boyfriend. You could be my little boyfriend. I just sizing her up like, man, for real, man, I wish I could just pick you up, man. That's word, man. I wish I could just pick you. I had major fantasies about this lady, y'all. So boom. So I was serious about, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. So like just all of that right there, man, like it felt like I was in. Now, with all this going on, like I wasn't thinking about the pack, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Like I wasn't really even thinking that she was gonna bring me anything. Like I'm like, yo, you know what? If I can get into the point where I can hit that jank somehow, and I don't know how, but I'm like, if I can get into the point where I can hit that jank, then that's when all of the other stuff like start happening. Like I'm not gonna try to rain that down on her, and like I don't even really have her in a predicament where, you know what I mean, she feel like she's obligated to even do that for me to lose her job. I'm like, nah, I don't really think I got her like that. That's what I was telling myself, man. So like, she had went on vacation. She had went on vacation for a little second. You know what I mean? She had went on vacation, I'll say for like a week, and she had told me she was going on vacation. So that kind of like took me from like not going over there, always hollering at her, trying to see what's going on. You know what I mean? Like I chilled off that for a while. And then when she came back, I was right back to my same old moves. You know what I mean? I can remember I went to school. So I'm in the school joint. The lady from the desk right there let me leave out the school joint. I got to walk down. The fence is locked. All this is in a fence. I got to walk down like to another door. Then I walked to that door, the button, they let me in. I go in the jump, that's where medical at. So I walked in the jump, the lady that always be in there, she see me, she was like, she made a face like, there you go. I was like, Miss S. She was like, oh, I think she talking to somebody. I'm like, she talking to somebody? What, CO? She was like, nah, it's a new dude they got working over here. You know what I mean? She was like, and you know, that's he be talking to her too now. I was like, he be talking to her too. So as she say that, I see the dude come from the back, and I see Miss S, she walking with him, and dude like, you know what I mean? Dude spitting. He's spitting, and she's smiling, and she talked to him, and she saw me. She was like, oh, hey, White. Hey, White, you came to see me? I was like, yeah, what's good? What's good? So the dude kind of like faded to black a little bit, you know what I mean? He peeped in the scene. He see that she, you know what I mean? She got somebody down on her toboggan. So I'm like, yeah, what's up, man? I walked up to her like I was about to get a hug. I was like, yo, what's up? What's good? She was like, ain't nothing. I said, how your day going? She was like, day going all right. So how your vacation? She was like, I did a little something, did a little this, did a little that. I'm like, that's what's up, man. I said, you come back with that glow. I said, you shine. You must have went out there and got a tan. She was like, yeah, I went to the beach a couple days. You can see it. I was like, yeah, you glowing right now. So I'm just really just boosting her up like crazy. The dude standing off to the side, he got the broom in his hand, you know what I mean? So that's how I knew he was somebody that worked in there. I was like, yo, that's crazy. This man got the job cleaning up in this building? I told myself, I said, how come I didn't think of that, y'all? So boom. I was supposed to have that job, man. And that's how I could be able to knock boots from Miss S. So I seen the dude, he's standing there listening to our old jump. So she was like, all right, well, look, thanks for checking on. I was like, that's what's up, man. I'm going to catch you later when I come to Peel Call. She was like, all right. So when I peeled off, I went to the door, about to open the door and leave. When I looked back, I just see dude kind of like still on it, you know what I mean? So I'd be lying to y'all if I told y'all I wasn't jealous. You know what I mean? I'd be lying to y'all if I told y'all I wasn't jealous. I ain't, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie to y'all. So I'm thinking that the dude was just starting to work this job. No, I ended up finding out that the dude been working back there. You know what I mean? They was just like, you never seen him. You know what I mean? Like, yo, he come in at this time, he come in at that time, but he been the dude that be cleaning the medical building, cleaning the school building. Like, he been had that job. Now, this dude that I'm talking about, we gonna call him Reese, man. Now, Reese was in 80 building. You know what I mean? Now, he was the type of dude, and I'm not gonna say where he was from either, man, but he was the type of dude, like, he was one of those Lawrenceville, like inmates that, you know, like nothing else matters except staying on Lawrenceville. Like, and when I say that, man, I mean, like, he didn't do nothing to really jeopardize his Lawrenceville stay. Now, you have a lot of people up there that'll come up to Lawrenceville and take it for granted, and next thing you know, they back on Sussex too some damn well. No, he was different. He survived it for a minute, and he's an 80 building, man. Now, a lot of people that was in 80 building was a lot of dudes that was, you know, seasoned of just staying out the way. Now, a lot of them get money too over there. They just more low with it. They more in the cut with it. They got people outside of the joint selling it for them. 80 building was like a big honor building because majority of everybody working there was in the kitchen, the gym, or just everywhere else, man. Like, that's how 80 building was. Like, so everybody already knew that. So I had found out that dude was an 80 building, you know what I mean? So dude was just telling me, like, yeah, like, you know what I mean? That's what he do, like, you know what I mean? Like, I said, well, he be getting the pack. They were like, nah, he ain't never getting no pack. But, like, you know, he mess with, he cool with everybody. You know what I mean? Cool with everybody. So I'm like, man, he been back there, man. That's crazy, man. So, you know, I'm asking questions, man, because I'm getting a little jealous, y'all. Like, I'm getting in my feelings, which I ain't wrong about this. I don't supposed to be feeling this strong about a lady. I'm supposed to be keeping it 100 with her, man. Just being regular, man. I'm feeling like I'm jealous of dude. So I ain't paying no mind, man. So they finally called Pill Call later on. So we go to Pill Call. I'm walking. I'm feeling happy. I'm about to see Miss S. I'm walking. When I get closer to the jump, I look. I see the dude. He leaning over the jump like this. It's like he was the last one. I'm always the straggler coming in last. Man, this man was leaning over the little medical jump. I was like, I walked up. I was like, a little bit of distance behind him. I'm like, this one. It's like a joint right there, so she ain't even paying me no attention. Cause she paying this dude all the attention. So I'm like, I was watching the joint. I'm just looking, I'm like. So he was like, yeah, look, I'm gonna holler at you though. Hey, look, man, you look, don't forget what I told you, man. Try that joint. I bet you like it. You go on, try it. Try it. She's like, all right, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. So he got her, he was like, he seen me, he was like, he gave me one of them joints. He was like, I was like, he just went through the gate. It's an 80 building. So I walk up, my face like this. I'm like, she's like, hey, what? I'm like, what's up? She's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, ain't nothing, man. She's like, what you mean ain't nothing? I'm like, I don't like other dudes talking to you, man. Like, I felt so whack saying that, y'all. I was like, I ain't know you had other dudes down on you, man. I thought you was mine, man. She was like, why? You know how many people be trying to holler at me every day? A lot. So, like, don't take it like that. You know, he just, you know, me and him was already cool before me and you started talking. And, like, you know, I'm used to him. So, you know, we have conversations about different things as well. So, you know, like, it ain't nothing like that. So I was like, you talk to him like how you talk to me? She was like, when she hit that joint, I already knew that, yeah, she do. She was like, I'll say that, you know, me and him have a great bond, you know, like, but we're not romantically talking. Like, you know, me and you might talk a little different, but, you know, she was like, me and him, you know, like that. She was like, he probably likes me, but, like, you know, she was just putting it like it was nothing. The whole time I was in my mind like this. I was thinking about beating him up like beans on state property. That's what I was thinking about, y'all. So boom. So I'm just at the joint just listening to her. I'm like, yeah, that's what's up though, man. She was like, you're jealous? I'm like, nah, I ain't jealous. She was like, White, your release date is 2017. Calm down, White. Calm down. And like when she told me that, I just was like, she's right. She's right about this. She's right about this, man. Like, yo, bro, you wildin', bro. Like, you still got a sand ball or something like that left, bro. You wildin', bro. What are you trying to act like you going off the lady? So I said, man, look, I apologize, man. I said, usually I ain't like this. I said, but, you know, like, I feel like he a threat because he get more time with you. She was like, it ain't like that. She was like, it ain't like that, White, man. It ain't like that, man. You know what I mean? So I was like, all right, I'm going to holler at you, man. So I dipped. I ain't want to talk about it no more, so I walked off. So when I walked off, I seen dude. He was watching me through the gate. He was on the other side, but he was watching me through the gate. So when I walked, I seen him. I guess he was talking to somebody. He forgot he was watching them. When I came back, I caught him, and he was like, so I walked by and seen him. I'm like, I backed up. I was like, shh. I said, nigga, you ain't gotta watch me, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? You watching me, nigga? I said, nigga, watch pay-per-view, nigga.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.